Yo, what's up, YouTuber beings? That's short for a person who doesn't want to pay for cable. We were recently in Bismarck, North Dakota. I know what you're thinking. Ain't no black people in Bismarck, North Dakota. I did see one black dude there. It was actually a mirror. And then we both left right after the show. So. Yo, in case you don't know what Michael Jr.'s break time is, I do stand-up comedy. And in the middle of my set sometime, I'll just decide to take a break, getting to know the folks between the jokes. So 5th grade, so what does that look like? What do you teach at the 5th grade? What are you teaching right now?
We only have 2 weeks left of school, so we...
Oh, so y'all not doing anything at all, right?
We have just completed all of our science fair projects.
Right, so what are you doing now? Because I got kids, they're in school, they're not doing anything currently. Why is that?
Well, I have met my standards.
Awesome. Well, I think we've paid enough taxes at this point, too. Let's go ahead, or at least save that money on get a traffic light or something. Awesome, cool. Is that your husband?
Yes.
Can I talk to him? Hey, what's your name, man?
Jason.
Jason, like. These kids up here have no idea what's going on. They're like, what's wrong with him? Why is he breathing that way? You know who Jason is?
Frozen in liquid nitrogen.
They frozen him in liquid nitrogen. She does know who Jason is. Wow. Where your parents at? That's messed up. They got you watching that stuff. Okay, let me talk to Jason. Jason, what do you do, Jason?
I sell batteries.
You sell what?
Batteries.
How'd you meet your wife?
We worked at a youth center together.
Cool. What was your approach? How'd you approach her?
What was the approach? I didn't really have much of an approach.
You were like, hey, you feeling low? Need a charge? Like, what did you say? That was a bad idea. I'd like to talk to a couple. Can I talk to this couple right here? Okay. How long you been married?
About 2 years.
How long you been married, dude? About 2 years? Or you'll have no idea, do you?
2 years on June 2nd.
Wow. Yeah, you had enough time to think it over, didn't you? Awesome. How'd you propose to her? How'd you do that? How'd you propose to her?
We went on a little...
Are you making this up right now, bro?
Well, yeah. We went on a little weekend trip to celebrate an anniversary, like a 3-year anniversary, I think, of meeting each other originally online. And then we just went hiking in a little canyon, and there was a little bridge, and I just did it there. Simple.
There's a lot of setup to say. I went hiking, and I had some rope in case she said no, and a shovel. And she said yes, and she's been with me ever since. And she better not leave.
She originally said no, and then I showed her the rope and the shovel, and she said, well, maybe I'll change my mind. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. I'm going to do the jokes, okay? I don't know if you know how this works or not. I don't know. He'll come to the comedy show with his own jokes.
Hey, you chose me, bro.
Yeah, that is true. Now I'm going to unchoose. Hey, can I talk to that dude right there? Dude right here. Yes. Can I talk to him? What's your name, sir?
Daryl Steiner.
Daryl Steiner. Wow, that sounds like a department store. Where you get that at? Y'all got that at Steiner's. I got it at Steiner's, man. You like it? You like it? I got it at Steiner's. Cool. Daryl, what do you do?
I'm retired from the railroad.
You used to work on the railroad all the livelong days?
41 years.
Wow, 41 years. That's awesome, man. Wow. Yeah. I think my people actually started the work, though. I'm not sure. I think we started it. I'm glad you came in and laid down some rocks or whatever you did. That's cool. Cool. You married? You married? You don't know if you're married or not, bro?
Yes, I'm married.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I hope so. She all over you right now, bro. Cool. How long you guys been married?
It'll be 38 years this month.
38 years. Wow. So he was on the railroad for 41. Then you got married a couple years after that. You wanted a man with a job. He was like, get a job and come back and see me. He showed up. He was like, choo choo.
He's 21 years older than I am.
I'm sorry. He was 21 years older than you. Oh snap! So it was a Tonka train. He was like, choo choo choo. Choo choo. Okay, 21 years. Wow. How'd that happen exactly? Did you know he was older or he just looked really good?
No. My grandmother always told me it's better to be an old man's darling than a young man's fool. She was from the South.
Wait, it's better to be an old man's darling
Than a
young man's fool. What? Well, is it?
Yes.
Okay. Just thought I'd check. I didn't know. You took that kind of serious. She was like, girl, that's just something I say. Why you got that dude? Okay, well, cool. How did you guys meet? How'd you guys meet?
Through Parents Without Partners.
Through Parents Without Partners.
Yeah, we were both had kids from previous times.
Okay, Parents Without Partners, that's what it's called?
It used to be. They used to have a club here in town that was that way.
Everybody got married? What happened to the club? I don't understand what happened. Like, it was like, yo, we done. We got the last one. We didn't think nobody's gonna get the old dude, but he did, so I'm just playing there. I know a lot of y'all, as soon as I said Bismarck, North Dakota, you had a pop-up of what you figured it would look like. But to do that is actually to prejudge, which is the same as being prejudiced. I would much rather love in the positive than to be a negative fool. So, choo-choo on that for a little while. Just what I need you to do. First of all, need you to subscribe. Also, leave a comment. Even if you want to leave a question for the next break time, that sounds mad cool. Your question could be asked. If you want to see a show live, check the calendar. It's on the website. You could probably be in break time. So there's another break time coming next week at the same time, unless you watch this at a different time. But if you want to be one of the first, I'm telling you, if you got that thirst, I'm yelling you should be there on the real. Thought I was about to rhyme, didn't you? All black people don't rhyme. I'm gonna go. Yo, comedian Michael Jr. here. Recently, what we decided to do, let the audience ask me any question they want to. So we put a post up the other day and said, if you have any questions, starting with Michael Jr., I was wondering, and I'm gonna answer them. So let's do it, I'm ready. If I wasn't a comedian, what would I be? I'd be an African-American. By the way, black people never call each other African-American. We just don't. You'll never hear a black dude being like, yo, me and my African-American friend was hanging out the other day. This stuff was awesome, man. I'd be a dad, because that's way more fun than even being a comedian.